Hi there, Jolene Dilk-Solin here again, certified pediatric sleep consultant from Baby Sleep 101 and mother of two. A couple of days ago, I sent you a video where I shared a baby nap time checklist I call 5 tips for nap time bliss. The video gave you advice on how you can check your baby's sleep environment and remove the things that would reduce the quality and length of her naps. If you didn't get a chance to watch that one, be sure to check it out and let me know if it helps. As you found out in that video, naps are a challenge for a lot of parents, including myself, with 4 to 12-month-olds, and I've been asked a lot of great questions on the topic. I created another video in order to answer some of the most popular questions my private clients come to me with. Near the end of the video, I've got a special offer as well for you sleep-deprived parents, so stay tuned. Okay, let's get right to those questions. As I talked about in the previous video, a dark room environment is one of the key steps to encouraging restorative and longer naps. The darkness cues your child's brain to release her natural sleep hormone melatonin into her bloodstream to assist with the onset of sleep. But many parents always ask me, how dark should it be? And my answer is, as dark as possible. If you walk from the hallway into your child's room during the middle of the day and her curtains are drawn, then it should take your eyes a few seconds to adjust. If they don't, then there's room for improvement. If you have blinds on her room right now, on her window, add curtains. If you have curtains, often the light escapes from around the window, so you can try tacking it down or adding Velcro strips or even maybe flattening the curtains along the floor with pillows. And when in doubt, garbage bags can help out in a pinch. Another question I often hear from parents is how cold is too cold? So if you remember from the last video, I mentioned that having a slightly cooler room temperature between 65 to 70 Fahrenheit or 18 to 21 Celsius can help encourage those longer naps. But perhaps you're not sure what the actual room temperature is in your child's room, and you'd maybe just go in there and feel your baby's hands. My guess is that they felt cold and you may have been worried that she was uncomfortable, so you added an extra layer of clothing. But with overheating being a risk factor for SIDS, many parents get a little bit confused about what is appropriate. So here's my advice. Feeling your child's hands isn't really a reliable indicator of how hot or cold your child is. When your child sleeps, blood is diverted to her essential organs away from her extremities, especially the younger ones, so her hands are always going to feel cold. A better indicator is to actually feel the back of her neck, as this gives a little bit more of an accurate representation of her true body temperature. And if you're following my advice from video 1 in investing in sleep sack, always be sure to check out the TOG rating of the garment, which is the unit of measurement that is used to calculate the thermal resistance or the thermal warmth of a product like a sleep sack. The colder the room in the season, the higher the TOG that you want to have. What can I do to have my child stop her from hurting herself in the bars is another one that clients come to me with. So sometimes naps might be cut a little bit short when a baby is learning a new physical milestone, such as rolling or crawling, and suddenly they have their limb caught or they've hit their head against the rail. Now, as I mentioned in the first video, those breathable mesh bumpers can really help from your child sticking their leg or arm through the rail. But as a child gets older and starts to practice crawling, those padded rail covers, which are called Wonder Bumpers, can be a fantastic alternative. They protect each rung of the crib while still allowing really good airflow, and they can come in many different colors and designs, so it's still really decorative. So the fourth question is, a little while ago, a study came out warning parents of the potential risks of using sound machines, namely the potential for hearing damage if the volume was too loud. I had many worried parents who understandably were concerned about the volume of white noise they were playing. Many clients wanted to know how loud should it be and how can I tell. So I always recommend that sound machines or any white noise that you're playing be placed across the room and not right beside your baby's bed, and to measure the actual decibel levels so that you have really accurate information. The white noise should not be louder than 70 decibels and range between 65 to 70. So there we go. Those are the 4 top questions that parents come to me when we first start talking about strategies to improve their baby's nap time and sleeping habits, which start to make a real difference for the entire family. If these questions gave you some solid help and you're wondering about the next step, then I'd love that you're serious about getting some more help and getting a handle on your family's sleep habits. So I've got a special offer for you, but only for a little bit of time. I've opened up a handful of consult spots on my calendar, and I'm offering free complimentary calls during those times. Below this video, you should find a link that goes through to my online calendar. You can choose a time and book yourself in right away. During this free 15-minute call, we'll briefly review your situation, and I'll help you prioritize 3 things that you would like to get to the fastest results in order to get started. This is perfect for parents who feel like the world is pulling them in 1,000 directions, and you'd like some clarity on which of those 1,000 will give you the best results. By the end of the call with me, you'll have more clarity around the next steps that you need to take so that you and your whole family can rest better. To reserve your free appointment, again, all you have to do is just click on the link below this video and book yourself into the calendar. Once you've reserved your spot, you'll get an email confirming the details of your appointment time. In the next video, I'm going to be talking about what it feels like when you begin to see changes with your child's sleep and the hope and the feeling of relief that comes along with that. If you've decided to book your complimentary call, I love and look forward to speaking with you. See you in the next video.